Hey, what's up slackers? A new Gendy cartoon just dropped and you know I had to check it out. For those unfamiliar, Gendy Tartakovsky only makes bangers. Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, Symbionic Titan, and Primal are just a few highlights of his work. So best believe when I hear he's about to drop, I'm tuning in. And this time he's back on Adult Swim with Unicorn Warriors Eternal, a show about 3 ancient heroes who must be reincarnated throughout time to fight an ancient evil. This show had me intrigued from the first image they released. It looked kinda dark and foreboding. Also, it was originally going to be on Cartoonnetwork, which was interesting following his work on Samurai Jack Season 5 and Primal. We really had no idea what to expect content or tone wise, cause this show kinda went MIA after being announced and just popped up with a trailer 4 weeks ago like, remember us, we're coming out soon, please watch us. So yeah, it's been an interesting rollout, but this intro is long enough, so how is the show?
From the mind of Gendy Tartakovsky comes a new animated series, a lifetime in the making. Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
Based on these first 2 episodes, I'd say it's pretty good. Not great just yet, but good. Like I said, I think the concept is really cool. I've always found reincarnation as a fascinating topic. I like that it showed several of the reincarnations before we get to the current versions of the characters, so we got an idea of how it works in this universe. Speaking of characters, let's talk about them.
Emma.
At the top of the squad, we got our main character, Emma/Melinda. She unfortunately had the displeasure of being reincarnated on her wedding day. Emma's not handling the situation the best, cause why would she? Upon being awakened, she's also more Emma than her reincarnation Melinda, which isn't supposed to happen, so she has no memory of her purpose. So she'll have to be guided by the robot from the future, Copernicus. Copernicus is the one who actually awakens the warriors. I really like this guy. For not being able to speak, he has a range of emotions and is constantly making some noise or sound to get his point made.
What did you do to me?
Next, we got Alfie/Sang. He's a cosmic monk who's able to transcend time, which makes him the only warrior able to speak and interact with his current self. Rounding out the group, we have Eldred the Elf, who's the only one who managed to be reincarnated correctly, taking complete control of his current body. As far as first impressions go, they didn't leave much of one. I don't think anyone particularly got a moment to shine yet and show us what they're all about. Maybe Emma, but she's mostly angry and confused the whole time, so we don't get to see other sides of her. As it stands, the one who stood out the most was Copernicus, just from the way he emotes and gets around. So the characters are solid, we just gotta wait and see how they're gonna develop. The setting is really cool though. It's like an alternate 1890s London with a steampunk aesthetic. I know steampunk nowadays is considered kinda lame because the nerds in 2014 kinda ruined it, but I like it here. It's not overdone, it's very subtle with the technology. One thing I love about this show already is the style. It has a very modern rubber hose aesthetic. Like, these guys look straight out of Popeye and Emma looks like an evil Betty Boop. Their character designs are awesome and they just look really unique. Melinda being my favorite, like those huge eyes with the long black hair, is really simple but just looks so cool, especially anytime she looks angry or just uses her powers. I love it. The animation, as expected, was top notch. There's a lot of movement and character acting, most notably from Copernicus and Alfie. They move so uniquely from everyone else. Despite the great animation, one thing that kinda disappointed me was that there wasn't really a big fight scene at the end to show it off. There was a fight at the end, but I feel it left a little to be desired and ended kind of abruptly. If you're wondering how the tone is going to be, I'd say it's about on the same level as Symbionic Titan. Definitely skewed older, but still appropriate for kids. Overall, I thought it had a good foundation to build off for the next 8 episodes. I think you should check it out, because we need more cartoons like this. The first episode is on YouTube for free, so come on and give it a chance. The rest of the episodes will be on HBO Max. But that's going to do it for today, slackers. Unicorn Warriors Eternal is pretty cool and has some great potential. But go ahead and like and do all that other stuff people always tell you to do, and I'll see you next time. Later.
Never let